Hey guys, it's Kim here, and today I am joined by Rob from PlayStation Access.
Hello.
Hello.
We meet again.
We meet again, my old nemesis.
Yes.
But I brought you here for a reason. So we're actually in Paris, and we've come here to see...
There's Paris.
There is Paris right there. We've come to see Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, which is now coming out on PlayStation 4. And since you are on the PlayStation Access show, I thought it would be very good to have you come and tell us what you think about it. So you've played a lot of it on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I played loads on PlayStation 3 and really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, we never met up though. Were you on the different server? You were, weren't you?
Yes,
I told
because
you.
I couldn't log in straight away because they had loads of server problems, didn't they? So I had to go on a server in Japan.
Yeah.
So my adventure is all on a Japan server somewhere,
well,
which works fine.
I guess.
But I never got to.
You never got to find
backstab you.
Oh. Fighting talk. Yeah. Well, so we've had hands-on with the PlayStation 4 version.
Yeah.
How does it feel compared to the PlayStation 3 version?
It feels the same. It feels very familiar. You know, it looks way better already.
Yeah.
I know it's the before beta already, but already I could see we went outside of Oldar, didn't we? And
Yeah.
went onto the fields, and the draw distance, and you can see all the way down to the end of the field straight away. On PS3, they do like the kind of fuzzy effects where everything in the background is a bit fuzzy, which looks nice. I thought it looked fine on PS3, but seeing it on PS4. Immediately, I was like, okay, yeah, it looks a lot better. You can see way more characters on there as well. So I guess for an MMO, that kind of makes you feel like you're taking part
in the community,
more kind of like a community-driven adventure. Whereas before, you would see the odd person running across the screen on PS3, and then they turn into that weird kind of ghost thing that they did, and then they'd just go off.
Well, it's also better as well because you can see where all the mobs are and go, oh, I'm not going over there. There's loads of mobs there.
So gameplay-wise, it felt very familiar, which is good because it was already really good. Yeah. And graphically, it looked great. Really good.
And they mentioned as well, so obviously the main difference between PC and PS3, PS4 is playing with a pad, but you can play with a mouse and keyboard as well if you want. You can play with a whole bunch of combination of things, didn't they? It was you can play with a pad, you can play with a mouse and a keyboard, and you can play with the PlayStation Vita, which I didn't think about until we were here, and Yoshida-san showed us how to do that, and that impressed me. That impresses me a lot.
He said it was very useful for kind of more casual tasks, so not when you're battling and things like that. So I think the Vita, I didn't have a gun on the Vita today, but I'm sure the user interface on the Vita, there's so many buttons, you've got to utilise all the buttons on the DualShock 4, so R1, R2, doing that on a Vita would probably be quite fiddly. So in the heat of battle, I probably wouldn't use
when every second counts.
Yeah, but when I'm just casually sorting through my inventory.
He mentioned crafting. I can see if you're doing crafting and doing your kind of tool jobs and stuff like that. So it'll be really useful for that.
You can have your epic battles, and then you can go to bed, and you can just customise your stuff in bed with your Vita.
Is that what you like doing? Customising your inventory
Customising my inventory on the bed. Yeah.
Wow.
And also you can use the touchpad on the DualShock 4 as well, which kind of acts like a mouse.
I liked that a lot.
It's a cool idea, but it felt like a novelty that I probably won't use. I'm comfortable with a controller in my hand, and I'm comfortable with buttons. I'm sure the touchpad works great. I will never use a mouse and a keyboard either. I'll just go out there and say that now.
But what happens if you need to chat to your guild or your group or something like that?
I don't do chatting.
You're just the strong silent
to
type.
Anybody.
Oh my god, that's going to be a nightmare when it comes to Dungeons with You.
Are fine. I'm just way more comfortable with a controller in my hand. I'm a console gamer.
Yeah.
I've not got much experience with PC gaming, so for me, they're nice features, I guess. If you want to use a keyboard and mouse and you prefer that, then that's great, you can use that, but
that's the thing though,
I'm always going to use a controller.
It seems like the dev team have gone out their way to make it accessible to anyone and everyone, to any combination that you feel the most comfortable to use. Like they've just gone out of their way really to make it a really user-friendly, comfortable experience that you can customise to how you want to play it really.
The main thing I got out with it was that they just wanted to get those PS3 players on a level with the PC players finally, because I guess they always had a vision of releasing it on PC and PS4, but they didn't want PlayStation gamers to miss out, so they gave them the PS3 version to get them started, and now they're finally bringing them up to the PS4 version, which is free if you've got the PS3 version as well, which is great. I thought there'd be some kind of upgrade cost.
That surprised me.
You can transfer your saves, your characters, everything over to the PS4 version for nothing.
Yeah.
You just have to continue the subscription fees, which you'd be paying anyway.
So just to iterate, if you have it already on the PlayStation 3, you can get it on the PlayStation 4 free. Obviously, you still have to carry on paying your subscription, your monthly subscription, you know, to be expected. It's
but you
an
don't
MMO.
have to use PlayStation Plus on top of that, which
that was the other thing. You don't have to be a PlayStation Plus subscriber, which is, I think that's a really good idea. The only thing was, like, PC gamers, so like me, will have to buy a PlayStation 4 version if I want to play on PS4, which I'm a little bit miffed about, if I'm honest.
But if you've got the PC version, you've already got, like, the best version of the game.
I guess it is quite rare to have someone who owns a PC and a PlayStation 4 and will play it on both. I suppose I feel better playing an MMO on with a keyboard and mouse on a PC, so I guess that would be rare, and I'm just being a spoilt little baby.
Well, the
really.
PS4 version, from what I gathered, just seemed to be a way to get PS3 players up to PC gamers level. If you've got the PC version of the game already, why would you need to buy it on PS4
I must admit,
as well?
like, graphically, the PlayStation 4 version does look good, but it doesn't look as good as it does on my PC at home. Although I do have, like, a high-end, you know, I have a Yogscast PC, so yeah, that is, you know, we'll leave the hardware arguments out of this, but it, you know, it does look good. It looks way better than PlayStation 3 version
already,
but it doesn't quite match my PC. You know, I couldn't say, like I said, mine's quite a powerful PC, so I don't know what it would look like compared to regular PCs. But I mean, I'm just excited to see more of it. Next up, it was he announced that there's a beta test.
Yeah.
So free beta test running on, you know the date.
It started on February the 22nd, which is when PS4 launches in Japan.
Yeah.
So I guess they've timed it to coincide with that.
Yeah, so
and
they have something to do.
It's a free, open, worldwide beta for everyone with a PS4. You can access the beta of Final Fantasy 14 on PS4.
You don't need to sign up for anything like we had to on PC. You can just go in there. Although he did say, if there's going to be lots of people signing up, please be patient, because obviously there'll probably be server problems.
Well, if there are not server problems, I'll be flabbergasted.
Yeah.
You know, well, the PS3 version, like I said earlier,
well, they underestimated.
It took ages, didn't it, to finally get the servers handling the amount of people who wanted to play the game. Yeah,
they completely underestimated how many people would be signing up, you know, on those first days, and it just, like, the servers just went no. So it might be a case again. But hopefully, if not, beta test is on, say that date again?
February the 22nd.
Okay, and that is for brand new characters, and they will be wiped, but there is a second beta test on the
4th to the 7th of March, I believe. But don't
was
quote
it 4th or was it 3rd of March?
4th.
4th of March, okay. And that one, you will be able to import over your characters and your saves from PS3 and I presume PC if you buy both. So there's that one, and then the game itself on PS4 will launch on
14th of April
2014 because it's 14042014.
Well, they said 14th for Final Fantasy 14, the 4th month because it's PS4, and 2014 just so they can have 14 in there again.
On the PS4. Okay, No, Yoshida-san actually said in the presentation that that the marketing guys wanted it to be out on this day because they were like, if you don't release it on this day with all these 14s and 4s, we're gonna have to wait 100 years to be able to do this again. So you gotta have it out. So yeah, good luck with that, guys. So I'm certainly gonna be checking it out when it comes out on PlayStation 4. You gonna join up with me? Are we gonna actually sign up to the same server this time?
Let's do it. Yeah, if I can actually change my server from the PS3 version, that'd be great because I'm gonna take my characters over to the PS4 version. If I have to stay on the Japan server, I'm going to be stuck.
You'll be up there on your own in Loserville, away from all the cool kids like me and the rest of the gang.
There's some pretty cool people on my server, Kim. Some really cool people.
Well, actually, Yoshi P's probably on there, so you're right. Oh my god.
I've done some really good duty finder quests with some cool people, and we've killed some monsters together. And I was thinking, if Kim was here, this would probably be rubbish instead.
Wow. So, well, you stay where you are,
You can stay where you are.
And I will stay where I am. But anyway, so when it launches on PlayStation 4, I'll be playing more of it, and I'll let you know when and where we are, so you can come and join us, like what you can currently on the PC version. I can't remember the name of my own guild at the moment, so good luck with that. Oh dear, we're on the Phoenix server, and I'll put the name of the guild up now because I can't remember what it is. Oh dear, I'm a terrible guild master. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me, Rob. And
thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's go back to UK then. And I'll see you guys in Eorzea. Bye.